thank you so much for tuning into another video. Today I have something for you that's a little fun. So we are going to go through a bunch of my Squishmallows. Some are old, some are recent, but I have decided to pick a category of Squishmallows that I don't have a lot of, but that I thought it would be fun to grab all of the ones that I do have and show them off today. So if you want to see what we have, let's go ahead and get started. What I have for you today is a Squishmallow Fuzzamallow haul. So I have been trying to save up and save up and save up as many as I could to do a haul for you guys, but Squishmallow has not come out with a lot of Fuzzamallows that I actually like enough to purchase. So it's been a little bit hard to have enough to show you guys. So I finally think I have enough to show you guys, but I have two like honorable mention ones that aren't exactly Fuzzamallows, but they have the same hair texture. So I figured I would throw them in at the beginning and then the rest of them will be actual Fuzzamallows. So these ones I've had for a very long time. You will obviously see them and you'll know that they are quite old, but I wanted to show them anyway because like I said, I was saving up a bunch of them to do a haul, but yeah, Squishmallow's just not coming out with Fuzzamallows fast enough, so you know, it is what it is. But anyway, the first one that I have is this adorable little horse right here. I have had this beauty for quite a while. I actually got this one when it came out. If you've seen I had done a Facebook Easter haul where I showed a Longhorn Hug Me where I was talking about being in love with this navy blue Squishmallow color. Yeah, I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I wish there were more in this color, but this one and the next one I show you are the only ones that I have, and I'm just dying for them to put out more. So I will be on the lookout. Hopefully they intend to put out more in this color, but as for now, the ones that I do have, I am obsessed with. The next one I have, I didn't ever really collect this specific type of Squishmallow, but because of the color, I knew I had to get it. And then from there, I've kind of spiraled downward and started collecting these ones. So oops, but I have this beauty right here. Again, this navy blue made me get it. Absolutely gorgeous. I was never collecting the Bigfoot Squishmallows, but the navy is just absolutely gorgeous. I love the little rosy cheeks and the little teeths. Yeah, this one's just so cute. And I am digging the size. Normally I don't like the big feet Squishmallows because they scare me, but this one's actually really cute. So yeah, absolutely love this color. I love the multiple shades of navy, but the tummy is like my favorite part because it's absolutely gorgeous. I just love it. Now we are on to the real Fuzzamallows. So the first one I have had for a very long time. In fact, this one might be one of like the first Fuzzamallows that was around, and she has just been with me for quite a while. She is super dusty and just been waiting for friends to show up so she could be in a video, but like I said, they're just not coming out fast enough. So boom, here she is. Absolutely gorgeous. I've been debating about getting rid of her, unfortunately, just part of my declutter, but she is absolutely gorgeous. I have a unicorn collection. I know she is a Pegasus, but she fits in perfect with my unicorn collection. I do really love her. She is one of the softest Fuzzamallows I have. She has more of the like, I don't want to say fur like texture, but definitely plush versus hair. And yeah, she's incredibly soft and her tummy's soft. I can definitely tell she's one of the first Fuzzamallows because the newer ones don't feel as soft as this, so that's what's like causing me not to get rid of her. But she's definitely not one of my favorites anymore, but I do love her nonetheless. I do love her little wings. They're so cute. And yeah, she's very cute, but we'll see where she ends up. Next, we will go on to, I thought I was going to save these ones for last, but I've had these ones also for a very long time. And I have some other ones that I like a little bit more actually than these big guys, which I'm actually shocked about. So this giant girl right here, this one is actually from the first wave of when these came out. So I have had them for that long. I am not a pink girly, but this one for some reason just stole my heart. I do have a thing for the pig Squishmallows. I don't know. I collect them for some reason. They're just adorable. And this one is filled so nicely. Like this is one of the better stuffed Squishmallows. And yeah, I absolutely love her. I love like the 3-tone pink they got going. They got her tummy, the light fur, and then the spots are a dark pink. It's just a very beautiful. And she is freaking massive. The only thing I will say is these ones are way older. So they don't have a tag loop, which really sucks because if I take off the tag, it won't be able to go back on. But I really do want to take it off so it doesn't get messed up. So I am happy that Squishmallow did update to put tag loops on the Fuzzamallows because yeah, this just wasn't working. But I do love her. She's really nice quality. So yeah, one of my favorites. Then of course we know if we got that girl, we have this dude right here. Absolutely one of my favorites. When I found him, I posted it in my Facebook group. I was screaming in the store. People were freaking like staring at me. He is one of my favorite finds ever. I could not believe that I actually found him. Like, I was gonna buy him off Bakari. Yeah. And my favorite thing about him is that he's like the tan nose version of Connor. And unfortunately for this one, his tag is inside out. But again, the only way I can take it off and fix it is if I actually take this off his ear. So I am debating on it. I probably will just remove the tags, but it is what it is. But these ones are nicely stuffed, very chunky. Like, yeah, I actually am digging the quality on these big ones. But again, these ones are huge and they just take up so much room. So these ones sadly might end up in my like declutter, but I don't know, he might not. So yeah, I absolutely love them. But these ones are so nice, and this like fur texture, one of my favorites. It feels a lot like the Pegasus compared to like some of the ones I'll show you now. So this next one I had seen in Walmart, and I debated on getting her. I debated and debated and debated, and eventually I just passed her up because I was like, I don't want to spend the money on her. Then when I decided to go back and get her, I couldn't find her anywhere. So randomly one day on Facebook Marketplace, I saw someone was selling her for a really, really good price, and I picked her up. So again, I don't normally collect the big feet, but blue is my favorite color. This Fuzz-A-Mallow texture, since I had already felt it in the store and I was gonna get it, I knew I liked it. I love her little feeties. Like, if any of the Bigfoot characters that they have in Squishmallows, this one's definitely my favorite, just because again, blue is my favorite color. And yeah, I definitely wouldn't dip my toes into any of the other ones because that would just cause a huge problem for my collection. But I will give myself a little grace, and if I do like any other Joelles, I would get them. But other than that, I can't keep collecting any ones. But this one, yeah, I knew I had to have, because it was between this one and there was one from Walgreens, I'll try to find the picture, where she had a flower. But I just thought this one was so much cuter because I wanted him to have a girlfriend. And yeah, I just thought they would be cute together because he looks more like a Fuzzamallow. So yeah, anyway, that was just my train of thought. So I knew I had to have this baby. We do only have 3 more left, and these ones are probably some of my favorites. So this next chunk, I debated about getting him because I do have him in another size, and my fiance talked me into getting him. He was like, you know, you love cows, so you might as well. And we hardly ever find him. So we found this big boy. So I do have him, and I showed him in another video in the, I think it's like a 12-inch, and I believe this boy is like, I don't know, a 20, a 16. But he is huge, very massive. His hair is not as soft. It's definitely nicer than Joelle's. Joelle's is kind of not my favorite, but yeah, this boy is nicely stuffed. I think the bigger the Fuzz-Mallows, the better quality they are. The smaller, they tend to not have as much stuffing, and the fur is just not as nice. But yeah, I love his spots. I do hate that right here is a big hole, but very cute. I think I like him better than the smaller one. So if I were to like declutter one, I would get rid of the smaller one over this one. But absolutely love this one. So glad I found it. We were just at Walmart randomly one day and they had him out, and I was like, is no one gonna talk about this? And of course my fiance helped me scoop him up. So I swear, if my fiance wasn't with me shopping, I would not ever notice these good things. So yeah, I kind of regretted it at first because like I said, these big ones just take up too much room. But now that I've had him for a little while, I'm digging him a lot. So I just love this purple. I think it's just beautiful. So yeah, now we're coming on to the last 2, and this one is probably definitely my favorite, but I think the last one I show y'all will be everyone's favorite. So this one I just love because of the color, and this one is definitely the softest Fuzz-Mallow I've ever felt. Like, genuinely, I compare every single one to her, and nothing has ever been as soft. I've also had this one for quite a while. She's one of the first ones that came out, but again, I was waiting for enough to do a video. But this is my baby, Lorelei. I have a dragon collection, and of course when I saw her, I knew I had to get her. There was no ands, ifs, or buts, and she is just gorgeous. Hers is more of a hair texture than a fur texture. So hers is more along the lines of the Bigfoot than the like cows, but for some reason hers is just 10 times more soft. Yeah, it's just definitely 10 times better feeling than the Bigfoot. And yeah, when I have her, it's just like so soothing. But I try not to squish her a lot because the stuffing, she doesn't have a lot of stuffing inside, so that's the only downfall to her. But other than that, she is absolutely gorgeous. She's one of my favorites. Like, oh my god, I absolutely love her. I know they did have her in a smaller size in one of the box sets, but in that box set she's literally the only one I wanted. So I'm like, oh, like I have to try to see if I can find the little one on Mercari. But yeah, I absolutely love Lorelai. Like, oh, she's my favorite, definitely. Like, don't tell any of the other ones, okay? And then the last one that I have is my most recent Fuzzamallow, and I got her, I want to say at the end of February, and then I just decided we got to do this video. So I have this gorgeous little lady right here. I had been looking and looking and looking and looking for her, and I gave up. And then randomly we were at Walmart one day looking for Valentine's gifts, and there she was. Of course, who other than my fiance pointed her out? I was over there looking at different Squishmallows, getting all excited, and he was like, but you didn't see this one. And I was like, you're right. So here we have Miss Patty Fuzzamallow. She is soft. Not as soft as Miss Lorelai, but she's a very soft. She has thicker, or not thicker, but longer hair. It's not on the Bigfoot level long, but it's longer than like the rest of the cow. So it's kind of somewhere in between. You can kind of tell, but she is gorgeous. She is stuffed very well, and I absolutely love her. So I was super excited to find her. I never thought I would. I thought this would be another Mercari purchase, but it wasn't, and yay me. All right, guys, so that's absolutely everyone that I have for today's video. I hope you like this one. Maybe I could do more like this where I do categories of Squishmallows that I have, because it might be easier to show them like that, because I overthink a lot when I try to film these. Like, how am I going to put them together? What am I going to do? But when I thought about doing it like this, it was kind of really easy for me to put them all together and film. So in the comments below, definitely let me know your thoughts, and also let me know your thoughts on Fuzzamallows. Definitely make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, because it really does help out the channel. Make sure to subscribe as well as turn on that notification bell. That way you can be notified of the next Squishmallow haul that goes up on the channel. Other than that, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and we will definitely see you in the next one. Bye, friends.